This is WNY News Now with live breaking news.
A second set of human remains have been recovered from a trail in Chautauqua County. Thank you for joining us for WNY News Now, and we start again with breaking news. I'm Justin Gould. Chautauqua County Sheriff Jim Quattrone telling us the discovery was made as a result of a second search of the rails to trail area near Woblin Road in the town of Portland last night. He says investigators do not know the gender, age, or how long the body has been there, but believes the remains are more recent than the first discovery on Sunday. Quattrone says law enforcement are suspecting foul play. The Chautauqua County Forensic Investigation Team is now working with Mercyhurst Forensics Anthropology Department in identifying both sets of remains this hour. Quattrone says he doesn't believe the second body discovered is related to any unsolved cases in the county, but hopes that dental records from the first could shed light on one of the many cold cases here locally. Joining us live on the scene now with Sheriff Jim Quattrone is our Bronson Rasmussen. Bronson, thanks so much for joining us. I'll toss it straight to you as we hear more from the sheriff this hour.
Thank you, Justin. I'm here with the sheriff. How are you doing today?
We're doing as well as it can be expected.
Could you just give us a quick little overview of everything that's happened since Sunday?
Sure. Sunday evening between 5:30 and 6, we received a call. Somebody thought that they found a human skull. Our officers responded, confirmed that it was what appeared to be a human skull. So we started out with a team from Mercyhurst Forensic Anthropology Group, as well as our forensic identification team, and they were here all day yesterday. And throughout that investigation, we were able to, we ended up having two bodies that were found. The first one appeared to be here for quite some time. It was fully intact skeletal remains. And then we found approximately 10 yards or so from the first body, we discovered some other remains and had it confirmed today that they were human remains.
When people find remains, a lot of people that hear that will just start thinking of names of people that have gone missing or stuff like that. Do you have any indication on any of these rumors?
Yeah, at this time, we don't have any solid indications that any of our missing individuals from Chautauqua County. We have some dental records from a couple, and we are, well, when I say we, Mercyhurst Anthropology is analyzing those, and hopefully within the week we'll be able to have some sort of a conclusion on whether the dental records match the remains found.
Well, this is quite a remote part of the county. This could also be something very much like an old graveyard that hasn't been found in centuries. Do you think that's true?
We don't believe that it's a graveyard. We believe there's some foul play, at least in the second set of remains that were found. We do also believe that those were more recently placed here, and not likely any of our past missing person calls.
Now, the search is still going on right now to see if there's even more bodies. Do you, in your opinion, think that there might be more?
Well, the search we're doing now is primarily to look for any evidence that might be in the area. We don't believe that there's any other bodies here, but we won't rule that out until we're done with that grid search.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
All right, thank you.
And thank you for having me here, Justin. We're on the scene. If you need anything else, here I am.
Yeah, and Bronson, one of the big things that I know we were talking about before the broadcast was there was a team of folks behind you that looked like they were going out to search, as Sheriff Quattrone mentioned, and that looked like it was using some state resources as well with the DEC Forest Rangers.
Yeah, I did see the Rangers. They were talking about trying to make this search as thorough as possible, just to keep it so that way they don't miss something and have to come back a couple months later.
Right, and I'm sure a lot of manpower involved in this, Bronson. Thank you very much. And of course, we'll continue to have more on this developing story throughout the day here on WNY News Now. Sheriff Quattrone telling us earlier that that trail and portion will likely be closed until further notice as the investigation continues.